Here we are again. In this video, I'm going to show you the low amortization with fixed payment. That means the total payment is going to be the same for every year. Now we're still using the same example as the principal of $4,000. Term is 4 years and interest rate is 5% per year. Because the payment is going to be the same for every year, so we need to calculate the payment first. And the same payment over a fixed number of years, that is an annuity. So first we use the annuity equation to get the payment. The payment will be, the first one is rate, second is number of periods, 4 years, and the present value of that payment is $4,000. Now keep this in mind. We borrowed $4,000 and we are going to pay them back. So why don't we just make this $4,000 negative so that we can have a positive payment. So the payment positive is $1,128. So this would be our payment for every year. So to make it every year, just drag it. Okay. So we can sum up our total payment. This is how much we are going to pay over the 4 years of time. What's left in this table? First, we know the beginning balance is $4,000. And well, we need to figure out what is the principal we paid, what is the interest we paid, and what is the ending balance for the first year. Now we do not know the principal payment, we only know the total payment. But we can find out the interest payment, because the interest payment is simply how much you are going to pay for using this $4,000. So it's going to be $4,000 times 5%. And what is left from the total payment is the principal payment. So we paid out the total payment minus the interest payment. So we paid $928 as our principal, and we paid $200 for the interest. Total payment is $1,128. The ending balance would be the beginning balance minus the principal payment. Now remember that interest payment has nothing to do with the beginning balance or ending balance. The balance is all about the principal. So this ending balance will be carried over to the second year as the beginning balance. Now we are going to do it in the same way. The interest payment is going to be the beginning balance times the interest rate. And the principal payment is going to be the total payment minus interest payment. And then the ending balance of the second year is going to be the beginning balance minus the principal payment. Okay? And then we'll keep doing it. So the year 3, the interest payment is beginning balance times the interest rate. And the principal payment is going to be the total payment minus the interest payment. And ending balance would be the beginning balance minus the principal payment. And the last year's beginning balance is going to be the ending balance of the third year. And the interest payment is going to be the beginning balance times the interest rate. And the principal payment is going to be the total payment minus the interest payment. You will find the principal payment of the last year equals the beginning balance of the last year. So that ending balance would be 0. Now we can sum up the total principal you have paid. It's exactly $4,000, and we can sum up the interest that you have paid. And you've noticed that the principal payment in total plus the interest payment in total would be the total payment of the 4 years. And this number is slightly bigger than the one under the fixed principal payment schedule because we paid off less principal in the first 2 years, we paid more principal in the last 2 years. And because of that, we pay more interest. And because we paid more interest, the total payment is going to be slightly larger.